Wanna got right if you had left, nigga. A lot of shit been on my mind, ain't got no space left. My homie facing all these traps.
What is going on, YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. We are 1 day away from the release of the long-awaited Xbox Series S and X. If you guys haven't seen already by the thumbnail, today we're going to be talking about the Xbox launch games, so all the games that'll be coming out with the Xbox tomorrow that you'll be able to play. Obviously, you'll be able to play all current titles that are out for the Xbox One currently, and a few more games to add to that collection. So without wasting any more time, I want to appreciate you guys for being here. Hope you guys like this style of video. If you watch my channel, you know I normally do walkthroughs, playthroughs, a few multiplayer here and there, but usually things of that nature. And if not, consider going and watch these things, man, because we definitely gonna be playing a lot of these titles here on the channel. So to start the video, man, if you guys live in a house or apartment or somewhere where you have an open area, I suggest if you guys live in an open area, please make sure that you guys are present at time of delivery of your Xbox, because those porch pirates are out there, guys. Seriously, if you guys are passionate about your game and you spent, I don't know, 500 bucks, and who knows when the next launch of consoles will be, make sure you guys are present at time of delivery. That way you can go ahead and just take it and put it in a secure place. I know some people are even taking off work tomorrow. People are probably gonna be camped out in lines and stuff like that, but that is just something I would suggest. I have no idea what your situation is, but anyways, let's get into the games that's coming out. So first we have up is Assassin's Creed Valhalla. Now this game, a lot of YouTubers already have access to this game, have been playing it. It's already made for the Xbox One and PlayStation 4. However, it will be also on the Xbox Series X and the PlayStation 5. Now, I believe with the Xbox Series X, you don't have to purchase it again. I don't think that's the same situation with the PlayStation. I could be wrong. I'm almost positive that you'll have to buy the game again if you bought it on PlayStation 4. If you guys don't know what Assassin's Creed Valhalla is, it's another addition to the Assassin's Creed series, except this time you will be playing as a Viking raider. Next up, we have obviously what everybody loves. Maybe not everybody, because it probably fell off a little bit, but the forever loved Fortnite. Everybody knows what Fortnite is. If you don't, go ahead and check it out. Obviously, it's going to be free, and it will be on the Xbox S and X on the launch day. Also, fun fact, the Fortnite engine will be migrating from the Unreal Engine 4 to the Unreal Engine 5. Next up on our list, we have Cuisine Royale. I have no idea what this game is. Apparently, Cuisine Royale is something like a realistic, so not as cartoony. It's still a battle royale. Like I said, I don't know much about the game. I guess it came out in 2018 on Steam, but that's as much information as I have on it at this point. Next up, we have NBA 2K21, the revised version for the next gen consoles. Again, you'll have to repurchase this game if you guys have already purchased it on the previous generation of consoles. Dirt 5. The Dirt series has been around for quite some time now. It'll be launching also with the Xbox X and the PlayStation 5. I don't know if it's going to transfer over or if you'll have to repurchase the game. I guess we'll all find out tomorrow. Next on our list, we have Borderlands 3. Borderlands 3, the loved Borderlands series, is making a return to the next generation of console. I'm pretty sure we'll probably see a new Borderlands game within the next 2 years or so. But as far as Borderlands 3, it definitely will be on the new Xbox in 4K at 60 frames per second. Also, a few game upgrades that it'll have for the next generation is the inclusion of split screen, new game mode, added skill trees for the character classes, and if you already own it on the Xbox One, you can play it on the Xbox S and X for free, meaning you won't have to repurchase this title. All right, and next up we have the loved Mortal Kombat 11. In my opinion, the previous Mortal Kombat was better, but hey, that's just me, to each his own, man. So, like Borderlands 3, it'll use a smart delivery. So if you already have it on the previous generation, you will already own it on the Xbox X. Also, another fun fact, there will be a new character named Rambo. Everybody loves Rambo. If you haven't seen any Rambo movies, I suggest you go do yourself a favor and check that out. Correction, I've written all this stuff down, so I guess I wrote this at the end. Mortal Kombat 11, it won't be available on the launch day, but it'll be coming out on November 17th, so not too far, just 1 week away. Another game, if you guys haven't heard of this, is called Bright Memory. It's from a Chinese developer in a personal studio. It's best compared to a first-person Devils May Cry. So it's a shooter game, but I guess you have a sword and you have a few powers. All right, next on the list is Evergate. I have no idea what this is. I believe it's a puzzle and a platformer. It came out for the Switch and it came out on Steam. Also, another small game that'll be launching with the Xbox X tomorrow is Tetris. I don't know how many people still enjoy Tetris, but I know it is a long-loved game. This game will be coming out. It's the 2018 version of Tetris called Tetris Effect. Apparently, it's going to be kind of a revised version of the 2018 game. So next we have Watch Dogs Legion. Yes, this game has already come out. I did play this on the channel and finished it just a few days ago. Watch Dogs Legion will be available for both PlayStation 5 and Xbox X as soon as the consoles release. All right, next on the list we have Yakuza Like a Dragon. Yakuza is a kind of a like a mafia, but in Japan. So I don't know exactly if it's like an open world, kind of like a Mafia 1 and 2. I do know that it is a gang game. Try saying that 3 times fast. However, this will be released along with the next gen. All right, I know a lot of people are a fan of this game. No Man's Sky 2016 is its original launch date, and it also will be coming out with a 4K resolution and 32-player multiplayer with improved graphics. And if you own it, you can already upgrade to the next gen console. Dead by Daylight also came out in 2016. Don't think it was originally a love game, but it has improved since it's been out. I have no idea. I don't know. I can't tell you anything else about this game. Never heard of it. So it will be coming out on November 10th along with the Xbox Series X and S. And obviously everybody knows and expects this title, Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War. However, it won't be coming out on the 10th, but rather the 13th. But I do know that you can go ahead and preload the game. So Thursday at 11 p.m., at least 11 p.m. Eastern time, everybody will be able to hop in and start the next phase of Call of Duty. And last but not least, XIII or 13 will be also releasing tomorrow on all platforms. It is not upgradable, meaning if you purchase it on the previous generation of console, it will not transfer over to the next generation of consoles. So basically, if you have it on the Xbox, you'll be able to play it on your Xbox X, but it'll still be rendered for the Xbox One, if that makes sense. If you guys haven't heard of this game, I haven't either. Apparently it was out on PlayStation 2 and GameCube, if I'm not mistaken, maybe the original Xbox. It's more of a comic book looking title as far as I know from the trailer, and the initial release was in 2003 by Play Magic. Apparently this game was a slept on game, but I have no idea. I guess we'll have to find out for yourself. I am considering playing it on the channel, so make sure you guys check back here tomorrow. So just very quickly before we end this video, a few titles that I did not mention just now is going to be Apex Legends with 2K 60 frames per second, and it's upgradable obviously because it's free. Devils May Cry 5 Special Edition will have 4K with options for ray tracing on or off, whatever that is, up to 120 frames per second with ray tracing disabled and 30 frames per second with ray tracing enabled. I have no idea what that is. Obviously with these specs, it will only be available on the next generation of console, and it will be non-upgradable. Not a surprise here, Destiny 2 Beyond Light 4K 60 frames per second. It is upgradable. Obviously the game is free at this moment, and it will have cross-generation play, so you can still play with your friends on the Xbox One and play with your friends on Xbox X. All right, so in this one I have 4 titles up. Forza Horizon 4, Gears 5, Gears Tactic, and Grounded will all be upgradable to the next generation of console. I believe all 4 of these are Xbox exclusives. They will be running at a 4K 60 frames per second. We will have Maneater. I believe that's the shark game. I'm not 100% sure, but it'll be running at 4K 60 frames per second, and yes, it is cross-generation enabled, and yes, it is fully upgradable to the next generation of console. Fully upgradable. Are you gonna half upgrade it? Next we have Ori Will of the Wisp. It'll be 4K 60 frames per second with a 120 frames per second patch coming soon. If you already have it, you can upgrade to the next generation of console. Rogue Company will be running at 4K 120 frames per second. It is upgradable as this game is free, I believe. Sea of Thieves, I don't know the specs as far as the resolution and frame rate yet. Star Wars Squadrons, if you have this already, it is going to transfer to the next gen. It'll be running at a 4K with 120 frames per second. So these are all the games that will be available on launch day, along with the games that are already out for the Xbox X. I may have missed a few titles here. I'm just kind of doing my own little research. If you guys would like to do your own research, I suggest go check out IGN or CNET. They definitely have a long list of titles that you can look at: resolutions, frame rate, whether you can upgrade it or not, and perhaps let you know what you are planning to buy in the next week or so. So with all that being said, I want to appreciate you guys for watching. I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. You know we lit over here, man. Like I said, I don't know what game we're going to be starting tomorrow, but we're going to be starting something. Unfortunately, I did not pre-order the Xbox X. I don't think I'm going to be camping out all night. I think I will just wait until they restock. Anyway, enough of that noise. Once again, I appreciate you guys for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Hope you guys stay blessed, and I will catch you guys in the next one.
If you was 10 toes down, they